We are back.
We're back.
Back in the New York groove, back in the Bravo groove, back in the Rapaport's reality.
All things reality television.
All things Rapaport's reality.
And a little bit of pop culture.
Well, a little bit of pop culture, a lot of bit of pop culture this week. My name is Michael Rapaport.
My name is Kebe Rapaport.
And welcome to the Rapaport's reality. I've lost count. We might be at the double digits. This might be the 10th episode. It might be the 9th episode of Rapaport's reality. But we're happy to be here. We are picking up steam. If you've never listened to the Rapaport's reality podcast, welcome. Welcome. Again, my name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
We're married. We're a married couple.
We're a married couple. This is for new listeners.
For new listeners.
If you're just now tuning in, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes, I'm Kebe Rapaport. My lovely husband, Michael Rapaport here.
Yes, I am lovely. And it is lovely to have our own feed. We finally, well, not finally, we were maybe only 9 or 10 episodes in.
Who's
but
counting?
We have our own feed. You could find us wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple. All you got to do is search Rapaport's reality. Obviously, you searched and you found it. So much to discuss, so much to talk about. We are here in a beautiful, beautiful spring day in New York City, blocks away from where last night the Met Gala took place.
Yes, I walked past it on my walk the other day of them setting up, and it's always a really nice feeling to walk past it because you know spring is here. And, you know, the town is going to be bustling with all the celebrities and such that are coming into town.
They take over the Upper East Side.
They do take over the other side. I have one grudge that I like to hold on to every year is that you've never been invited.
Never been invited. And I got to be honest, I'm starting to get the feeling that I ain't never going to be invited.
Never, ever, ever.
I feel like I could win a Pulitzer Prize, an Academy Award. I could lead the Knicks to an NBA championship. And for some reason, what's her name? Anna Wintour?
Anna Wintour.
She got a bug up her ass for me.
Yeah, well, I think you talk shit about her. You called her like a bitch face or something at one point.
No, I didn't say B word.
Okay, you said something face.
I mean, her face, that face and that with the glasses.
Yeah, the iconic...
I'm not smiling. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be happy about, Anna. You take over the entire Upper East Side for 2 days, and it's not just the Met Gala, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Mark Hotel I walked by yesterday.
Oh yeah, well that's where they all get ready.
That's where they pregame.
Yeah.
That's where they come out, which is nearby to us. And then, so it's not just the Mark Hotel, it's the street before the Mark Hotel. It's the street after, the all of Madison Avenue.
It's all messed up, full of traffic.
You should be smiling instead of with that face and those big glasses. You should be smiling. You pulled off this coup of taking over Manhattan and this
every
gala.
single year. I kind of respect it. I respect any woman that holds on to a look for this long.
But
Kinda
is she ever happy? Like, what's her whole deal? Was that movie about her?
We watched it. Yeah, there's a documentary on her. She stays pretty consistently like at that level.
But isn't The Devil Wears Prada?
It's supposed to be loosely based on her, I believe.
Yeah, I mean...
I find it really sad that you're never going to be invited because I'd like to go, you know.
Well, they don't do +1. Like, people show up, big stars. They're like, I came by myself.
I know,
so
that's terrible.
There ain't no guarantee.
So what you're trying to say is if you got invited, I wouldn't be able to go with you?
Listen,
wow.
At this point, it's survival of the fittest.
No,
I
think at this point, how successful our podcast is, you may get invited because of me.
You know what, Anna Wintour?
This is Kebe Rapaport here, and I'm asking nicely.
Maybe you invite the new it couple of the reality TV podcast world next year, and you pull the bug out of your ass. Let's cut the bullshit. You pull the bug out of your ass, Anna Wintour, okay? Because I saw some people whatever. I didn't get invited.
Do you know how you get invited? That's, because you have people that host it. Like J-Lo was one of the hosts last night. There's a committee that you get asked.
Zendaya. And then Liam Hemsworth.
Yes, he was one. All the people that arrive first, they are on the committee.
They're chairmen
chair people, whatever that means.
Like Liam Hemsworth, this is a great looking guy.
Yeah.
But he seems like he could care less about going.
Yeah, it came off that way. But he looked great, man. Him and his wife, Elsa Pataki, I think.
Is she an actress?
I don't know, babe. I don't know about this world so much. There's a lot of people that showed up that I didn't know who the hell they were. And then I turned it off because I was like, usually we get into watching the dress. Demi Moore came in that fantastic heart-shaped
She was there?
See, you weren't paying attention. That's how much we don't give a fuck.
Well, we do give a fuck, babe. Let's cut the bullshit.
Well, we would care more if we were invited one time.
I would care more, and it's because it's year after year after year of disappointment.
It's insulting, Mr. New York. By the way, if you, I thought about it. What would you wear? You would be
I would tell those
uncomfortable.
little Olsen twins. If I got invited,
that would be a dream.
I would tell the little Olsen twins to make me a custom-made row tuxedo. That would be it. And I'd be like, I'm rocking the row. I wouldn't be wearing no purple, no yellow flowers coming out of my ass and, rainbows shooting out of my ears. And I mean, they got all kinds of, they show up, they got like gardens and caterpillars. And Cardi B had 9 people working for her.
The theme was the garden theme. It was a garden something thing. But
every year it seems like it's a garden theme.
No,
Jared Leto
no.
had a head of himself. Like, what was that, Halloween theme? Like, I mean, every year there's themes and then you just do what you do.
Yeah, I think the people get creative and they do it. It's a take on the theme, so you could do whatever you want.
Cardi B had the Marge Simpson hair, and 9 people had to get that dress in there.
Oh, when was that?
She came in there.
I missed that.
Apparently Cardi B won the Met Gala awards for best dressed or like showstopper.
Wow, babe, I'm impressed.
And J-Lo is frozen in time.
I mean, man, I want what she's having. Seriously.
Whatever she's on.
Body's on point, face is on point. I don't understand it. What is she doing? She's sleeping in like a time capsule?
She's hopped up on something. Kim Kardashian wants no waist.
I think she, you know what? The room, back in the day, I think there was a rumor that somebody had their ribs removed to make their waist that small. I don't know I don't know if they accentuated her hips to make the waist look that small, but that just it almost seems kind of unhealthy. Because we're putting it out there that your waist could be that small.
No, your waist can't be that small. And obviously they accentuated the hips. No, I think it's sort of a illusion. A lot of this is bells and whistles.
Smoke and mirrors.
And it's like David Copperfield shit. It's David Copperfield. Like it's like magic tricks.
Right.
This is not just, it is illusions. And like, she's probably, starved herself. And listen, Kim Kardashian, love her, respect her. But
her.
She does not take a break. She was at the Tom Brady roast.
Yep.
And then she's like on her jet. She gets here. She's not eating. Like if the Tom Brady roast, she looked great. And then she's on a plane. She gets here. She doesn't eat. And then she goes to the Met Gala. She looks even thinner than she did the night before.
I know. I don't know how they do that. I feel like they do some trick at night, like eat egg whites like models do or something like that. And then, or drink a gallon of water and then piss it out and eat egg whites. There's got to be some kind of trick.
I don't have the vanity for it.
I don't either. I don't either. Like just watching it makes me want to eat. I'm just watching it.
We were sitting there watching it, eating. Let's cut the shit, babe. Let's cut the shit. We were watching the pregame, eating a bowl of pasta.
Right.
Now it was
true.
homemade. It was gluten free, and for a lot of people have written in,
there was no meat in it. There was broccoli.
But we were eating a bowl of pasta, watching these people who probably haven't eaten for 5 to 7 days walk into the Met Gala, and some of them are looking like UFC fighters who have tried to cut weight. Like they're looking like confused.
Right.
They're looking like they don't know where
they can't wait to get upstairs to eat the dinner.
But I just wanted to let the people know because a lot of people have asked, a lot of people have written in concern, understanding. Since the last podcast,
right,
we have not eaten any sugar and or specifically jelly beans.
And that's bullshit.
What do you mean?
Because the other night I busted open 2 bags of jelly beans.
No, those weren't jelly. Those were those jelly.
They were jelly, but they weren't Haribo. They were another brand, Albanese, I think I like because they're gluten-free.
But they were fruit.
Yeah, it says on the package that they're...
No, I didn't think that was bullshit. I wasn't trying to lie to the fans.
Wait a second, babe. Well, then you don't know what you were eating.
What the fuck did you feed me? What did you feed me?
That was sugar, but I figured it was
almost...
They were
fruit roll-ups, shaped like cows or something.
Don't kid yourself. Who are you kidding? They were gummy bears. But... Listen, I figured it was
almost... You fucked me up. I thought I was eating
bullshit. You knew what you were doing.
Babe, I'm going to tell you something
Let me tell you something.
If you're going to feed me that shit, let's just do the real thing because I thought I was eating fruit roll-ups.
Here's the thing, and listen closely. I wasn't feeding you them. I had them for myself in the bed for me. And as you do often, you stick out your big paw and you want me to fill it with whatever I'm eating. That's your fault. I told you no twice. Kept saying no, no, no. You kept insisting and I gave you some. So you ate sugar.
I'm going to say full transparency, and I'm being totally honest right now. I thought those things were like gluten-free, sugar-free. Obviously, if it's gluten-free.
Sugar-free?
Obviously, if it's gluten-free, sugar-free, there's something else weird in it. But I have to say, full transparency, I did not think of that as a cheat. I swear I didn't. I didn't think of it as a cheat. And the fact
oh my gosh, you're like, all of a sudden, you're like OJ's housekeeper, like, no me recuerdo. It's like, what are you talking about? You don't remember? That's candy. That was candy. I don't eat sugar-free candy. That's not my jam. And if I'm gonna
You dragged me down.
No, you put out your hand.
You dragged me down.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually getting in an argument here because the truth is, babe, you don't like sugar. That's my thing. You try to hijack my thing.
I like chocolate chip. My big thing is chocolate chip cookies. And I'll say this.
And not mine. I don't care.
Since the last Rapaport's reality podcast, I have not eaten one chocolate chip cookie. I have not cheated on my own. Now, full transparency, there have been other times where I'm out in the streets.
All the time.
And New York City, there's...
Babe, I know you fart and I smell chocolate chip cookies. That's how much you eat them. I know what you do.
Okay, but I haven't eaten a chocolate chip cookie. I haven't eaten any cupcakes. I haven't eaten any brownies. And I didn't eat any candy or chocolate or anything in a week. Now, the fact that you gave me that poison the other night, I'm going to stand by what I said.
You're listening to Rapaport's Reality. We'll be right back.
Let's move on to spring cleaning. We're having trouble spring cleaning our bodies.
Spring cleaning went awry.
But yeah, you really, I realize something about you, very tender. Whenever you get overwhelmed, you get very angry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't like things. We don't like clutter as a couple. I used to be a clutter person. I've been broken. Oh. Now I'm not a clutter person.
Clutter is my least favorite thing in life.
I know. So we did our annual spring cleaning, get rid of things. We said we're gonna clean, we're gonna get rid, we're gonna donate. Went to the store, the hardware store.
You did that. Thank you.
Ginormous industrial size 33-gallon double black garbage bags.
Yeah. Hefty.
The hefty joints.
Yeah.
Gonna put everything we don't need in there. All the trinkets, all the books we've read.
Right.
But most importantly, all the clothes,
clothing.
Get rid of it. Donate it all. Get rid of it all. Goodwill. There's a Goodwill around the corner from us. We don't even need to get in a car, get in a cab, get in an Uber. We could walk it around the corner. 4 days ago, we started spring cleaning.
I did mine in a day,
yes.
like last week. It was very simple. We don't have that big of an apartment.
Not big.
It's very easy. We don't have a lot of material. We don't have a lot of things. Clothing is not, we like style.
You think you don't have a lot of things.
Wait a second.
There's four
listen,
bags we dragged
I didn't
out
have
of
that
here.
many bags. You did.
Four fucking bags.
We both like nice things. We're into our style, our specific things that we like. But really, we're pretty mild than most people.
I want to come up with a uniform. I want to be that person that wears a uniform. What's the
Simon Cowell, like a black T-shirt and black jeans?
Like not what he wears, but like Simon Cowell. What's the other woman we really love? What's her name? Annie Leibovitz. Annie Leibovitz. She talks about. She has an outfit. She has a.
She wears a pair of jeans and a sports jacket and
every day.
Yeah.
And that's what she wears. I want to come up with a uniform, and that's what I wear because I don't like. First of all, I don't like colors. Every now and then, maybe a blue. I'll sprinkle in
blue.
blue.
Well, you held on to that one purple cashmere sweater for quite some time.
And that was a part of what sent me into a spiral. That started it, the purple sweater? First of all, I have a
You
beautiful...
did that on your own, by the way.
Babe, I bought a purple sweater. I'm going to tell the people, Rapaport's reality fans, some of you guys don't know this. Some of you do. I'm colorblind. I bought that purple sweater thinking it was navy blue. That's first and foremost.
Wait, you guys, this purple is like a true blue, like LA Lakers purple. Like it's purple.
Is it Snuffleupagus? Is he purple? What's it like?
Yeah.
Snuffleupagus or like one of those Muppets is purple? I thought it was navy blue.
I mean,
there was a navy blue, beautiful cashmere sweater. I got it home to you. I bought this sweater 2 years ago. Beautiful cashmere. I got it at a beautiful place. And I brought it home and you were like, purple, huh? And I was like, purple? This has happened time and time again.
All the time.
But the person who sold it to me should have said, you have
You do know that that's purple.
Just say it, mention it.
Yeah.
Because then I'll go, oh shit, it's purple? I thought it was navy blue. I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know if it's...
It's not because that is so purple. It's
Now I
ridiculously
see it
purple.
as so purple.
Wow.
I mean, now I see it as so purple. But the spring cleaning, it's...
I got to say, the quality of that sweater, you know, you just said something earlier before we started recording that you asked me if I had any regrets about this spring cleaning. And I do not have regrets. Once I use something to its fullest or not, I am okay with letting it go. You actually suggested that you were going to return because there's something in there.
I want to go back to the Goodwill and buy the thing that I donated. There's a pair of sneakers I don't want to buy back.
No.
I don't know if is that weird to go into?
Yeah, that's really weird. And I don't know which one because you got rid of the 6. By the way, out of your 46, you got rid of 6 pair that are horrendous to me.
But do you think it's weird if I go back to the Goodwill and say, hey guys, you know the pair that I donated? Can I either get them back and or buy them back? Is that weird?
Yeah, that's terrible. And by the way, they have that huge bin and we're not even sure that all the things there go to that store because that location is very small. It seems set up very nice, but you'd be hard pressed to find those tennis shoes ever again.
But there's a display cabinet. And then I was thinking, are my stuff good enough to make it to the display? Because if they made it to the display, then I'd buy them back. And I get them at cheaper wage. I mean, gotta be cheaper.
It doesn't matter. But babe, listen.
Is that tacky though?
It's so unlike you and so strange that you even thought about it. That's why I brought it up.
But is it tacky? Like would they'd be like, yo, you donated this stuff.
No, it's not tacky.
And now you want it back?
It'd be really awful if you gave it to a friend and they were wearing it at lunch and you were like, hey, I'd like those back. That would be horrible and that would be weird. But this is the Goodwill. So gosh, it's no longer Goodwill when you want to take something back that you donated. But
is that
here's
bad
the thing.
karma?
No, I don't know. Actually,
because I'm going to say, hey guys, if you can't find them, I'll buy them back. Like I don't want them back for free. Like I will buy them
if they can't sell them.
And then it would be fucked up to negotiate them down because if they sell the sneakers for like $75, and I'm like, guys, you know, can I get them for $50?
No,
like,
they're gonna be like more in line to like $20, $15. Even though these are like, I don't know which ones you're talking about, but usually your tennis shoes are like these custom things that are redone and you have things done to them, and so they're gonna sell them for a very disappointing price that you think. So you probably could talk them down, but you know what, babe? I don't suggest it. You still, in my opinion, could get rid of about 10 more pairs of tennis shoes.
Oh.
And by the way, it's close. You can walk by daily and check and see if they're in the window.
If they're in the display cabinet, I'm considering buying them. I'm not going to make them dig in the bin, and maybe they'll forget that I'm the person that donated. So I go, oh, hey, those are cool.
Wait, can I ask you?
They look like a 12 because I'm a 12. Those look like a size 12.
But can I ask you, what did you dream about them last night?
Just had, I had spring cleaning remorse. I just had some spring clean. There was also a hoodie that I had just a little spring cleaning remorse.
A hoodie?
Yeah, it's fine.
No, you kept the good hoodie because you're going to bring it to Connecticut. Here's the thing, babe. I want to talk about quickly, and then we should move on because I don't know if this is interesting, but you get like a little boy angry while trying to clean, and you cuss and you swear, and you're like, this is gluttonous. Nobody should have this much stuff.
That's why I want my uniform.
But now you're talking about going back to buy back the shit that you got rid of. But you took me through a whole thing yesterday. I mean, this was dramatic in our house. Like, I just wanted to, we do this all the time. We do it once in spring and then we do it at the end of the summer, usually in the winter.
And I take off all my clothes while I'm spring cleaning.
And then you're like half naked doing it and you're sweating, you're stomping your feet, you're throwing things across the room. It's very dramatic. And I feel like you should talk to someone about it because I don't know if it's about letting go.
No.
It's about angry that you actually bought the things.
Yes.
And you spent money on things that you forgot about.
What
in
the
the
fuck
closet.
are these jeans doing in here? They like, I have 2 pairs of blue jeans. Both of them don't fit. One of them's too big. One of them's too small. Neither one of them fit. Like, why are they here? Like, am I a bad shopper? Like, why are they even in the house?
You grow out of things. You grow into things. You use things. But there's certain things like the purple sweater, that has been with us for about 12 years.
That's why I'm trying to come up with a timeless uniform. And it's not going to be like fucking Simon Cowell with the black t-shirt that's too small. I need to come up with a timeless uniform that can also translate winter, summer, Winter, summer, timeless
You
uniform.
need like the Rapaport Garanimal situation.
That's
where
it.
Like,
I don't have to
A goes
think.
with B and B goes with C and C and B never go together. You need instructions on how to dress.
You're listening to Rapaport's Reality. We'll be right back. Well, speaking of dressing, the Real Housewives of New Jersey is back.
Wow. It is back.
Episode 1. I think it's season, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Episode 1 came in, and every time a season starts with the last episode being first, like some Kurosawa, Alfred Hitchcock, like there's like glasses being thrown, faces, full of makeup, crying,
Right.
Stunned, talking to producers off camera. That's, it's going to be a good season. And that's how Real Housewives of New Jersey, episode 1 started. And I have a question for you.
Yes.
At this point, because Dolores, beloved Dolores, is so, everybody loves Dolores. There's a split. Now, obviously, Teresa Giudice, the great Teresa Giudice, is the OG of New Jersey. But would you, babe, Kebe, do you consider Teresa Giudice to still be the hands-down queen of New Jersey? Or is it Dolores? I consider Dolores to be the goddess of New Jersey.
So there could be a queen and a goddess. Listen, Teresa is it for New Jersey. She is. She's the OG. That's it, hands down. That's you.
She
can't
went
even,
to prison. What am I even asking?
You can't even. You can't question that. But I gotta say, at this point, Dolores is the glue that I think keeps the show from getting put on pause. Because here's my problem with the current situation we have in New Jersey. I'm finding it out the gate, episode 1 of this new season, really hard to believe that I'm going to watch a show where these people actually don't talk, and where Melissa in her package, like when in her interview says, I don't want to talk about Teresa at all. I'm not going to talk about her at all. And I'm thinking, well, damn, this is Teresa's show. How are we going to have you on the show and not talk about the queen of the show? She is. She's the show. Well, like it or not, this is what it is. I love the Gorgas. Everybody matters for this show. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, what's happening here? We have such a divide that she's going to actually say she's not going to talk. This is brand new territory.
You can't have one castmate claim on camera they're not going to talk about another castmate, especially when the two, you might as well say 1, 2, and 3. Whatever order it is, Teresa's the queen, she's the OG. I shouldn't have even asked. Namaste, bitches. She went to prison. She's made it out. She's the queen.
Yeah.
But Melissa Gorga is number 2, and Dolores is obviously most likable, and you're right. Dolores is the glue of the show.
Totally.
That being said, even though they're saying they're not talking about this one, they're not talking about that one, I refuse to speak about her. I saw Dolores, the great Dolores Katana, on Watch What Happens Live. She said, it is more peaceful now that they're not speaking, that now that they don't talk. It is imperative at some point that they mix and mingle. Because the weird thing is, unlike Vanderpump Rules, Ariana and Tom Sandoval, they're not speaking, but at least they're speaking.
They're still in the room.
Like these two are like, yo, we're not. Which beef do you think could be fixed first?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
The great Tom Sandoval, the great Ariana Madix, or Melissa Gorga, Joe Gorga, and Teresa Giudice?
Well, I think the couple, like Ariana and Tom, they were together for a very long time and they were close. They lived together. I think there's a potential for one day after healing, they can be friends.
I have to agree. I think that we would sooner see Tom and Ariana, let's say, coexisting as, friends.
They're not going to ever be best friends, but I could see her. She's a very wise, very spiritual girl. I think she can find forgiveness. I don't know that trailers for the finale when they both are crying, I see some healing. Maybe that's just wishful thinking because I don't like to see that between them. I love both of them. But I got to tell you, the fact that Melissa goes on television and says, I don't want to talk about her. She's on the same show. It's her sister-in-law. I really don't think that family, those two families will ever speak again.
I agree. I think you'll sooner see Sandoval and Ariana before you'll see Joe and Teresa, and I think it's insane. I've said it once. I've said it a million times. They are not a divorced couple. They seriously act like they're brother and sister.
Yeah.
You only see this from like divorced couples.
Yeah.
What's that movie? With
Fatal Attraction?
No, not Fatal. It could be Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
War of the Roses.
War of the Roses, yeah.
This is insane that they're at
Mr.
this
and Mrs. Smith or whatever. It looks like that. They're like fighting like that.
like to death,
Yeah,
and now they're like, we're not going to fight to death. We're just not going to speak.
Yeah, I would say something, but it's really gross. It's like when couples that break up and it's like I've said it to you before. When you're broken up with someone and you're done with them. But when people fuck each other and they've been in a physical relationship and they still have feelings, it's like dry fucking, that kind of fighting. It's ridiculous.
They're brother and sister.
Yeah, it seems very odd.
It's very odd.
But I think that also Melissa not getting along with her has something to do with guiding her husband. I know this, I could get in trouble for saying this, but I do think that if Melissa got along with her better, she could kind of coach Joe, and vice versa. Louis doesn't seem like he's bringing, he's trying to bring it all together, but yeah, there's a lot of dysfunctional happening here where other people are kind of playing a part. Like, instead of just the two of them not getting along, you have Gia being mad at her uncle because her dad, there's a lot of other noise around. So
it's really,
they don't have a chance.
It's
I don't
really fucking dysfunctional.
Yeah.
It's really
it's sad. And by the way, saying all that though, babe, I last night I was looking at it and I was like, this is like, I don't know if I want to hang in there.
Oh, I totally disagree. I thought that episode was great. I thought Jen Fessler's 55th birthday, her blowout was great. Her surprise party was great. And I thought the looming Paulie, who's Dolores' boyfriend, the beef with Fuda, that was a great scene. I saw some people on the internet going, it's the Real Housewives. Why are the guys? I'm like, at this point, you need the guys.
Well, now we need them because not everybody gets along. Because I'm like, you might as well split the show in two, like have two separate shows. I can't. This is not fun for me where they don't all. It's like I said last week or the week before. It's like when fighting gets to a point where you're like, whoa, this is like uncomfortable. It's like watching people wrestle naked, like, and it's not on television. It's not meant to be. Like, there's something overexposed here that doesn't feel healthy, and then I feel kind of gross watching it. That's where I'm at right now.
Wow. Well, you could say what you want about the beefs. The one thing that hasn't popped is the love bubble between Teresa and Louis. That love bubble is thick.
Solid. It seems solid.
That bubble is solid.
Yeah.
There's nothing breaking that love bubble. And, kudos to them.
I get it. Yeah.
They made 1 year anniversary.
Beautiful. Beautiful for them. Beautiful.
And their families coexisting.
Yeah.
They washed the dishes
I watched,
together.
That scene with they were all cleaning up after dinner, and the kids are lovely. I said to her, like, every single reality television show, all the kids are wonderful. These are wonderful people. And this is the thing. I don't know how.
There is not one reality TV show. We could dig in there. There's a couple, but in
the past,
general,
OC had some kids that had problems, but
for the most part, these kids are well behaved. They love their parents. They get along. They look at their parents almost like zoo animals. Like, you're nuts, but I love you.
Yeah, respect. They give them respect, straight up.
All the parents, on all the shows, Jersey, Atlanta, OC, Beverly Hills. Speaking of which, I didn't tell you this. I forgot to tell you this.
What?
I forgot to tell you this.
What?
Before we started recording the podcast today, I can't believe I didn't tell you this. Take a fucking wild guess who I saw walking down Madison Avenue before I came home to record this podcast. Take a fucking guess.
You wouldn't be acting like this if it was Dorinda. You've seen her before in Madison. Who?
I was finishing my meeting and I saw Harry fucking Hamlin and Lisa Rinna walking down Madison because they were here together. Lisa Rinna had on a baseball hat. She had on her sunglasses. She was Lisa Rinna. I've met her before. They're both smaller than you would think.
Wow.
They're both. I don't. She didn't have any heels on and all that stuff. But Madison Avenue, beautiful day in New York. Lisa Rinna, Harry Hamlin. I said, "Did you go to the Met Gala?" She goes, "No, my daughters did." I said, "You must have been so proud." I saw Lisa Rinna and fucking Harry Hamlin, who wouldn't shake my hand. He only was fist bumping.
Yeah, okay, maybe he's a germ guy. I'm
like
so
thinking,
jealous.
I got the hand out, Harry. Like I'm not like some fucking guy. I get it, but I'm like, and then I switch because it's always awkward. Like I do it to people too, but it's like I was
going to say you do it all the time. The fist.
But Harry, like we both get insurance from SAG. Like I'm not the guy at the fucking gas station. Like you could.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I had my hand out to shake Harry's hand.
Oh, and he gave you the fist.
Yeah, and then I had to switch, and I was like, oh. And it was a little bit more awkward than he wasn't budging, by the way.
Yeah,
he wasn't budging from the handshake to the fist. But it was a brief encounter because I was in the middle of a meeting.
That's iconic.
I was very excited. And of course I was like, shit. You weren't there. And there was people around, but I had to move on it. But I saw fucking Rinna in the wild. I can't
believe it.
In the wild of New York City.
I would shit.
Because her daughters were at the Met Gala.
I can't believe that.
Two of her daughters successful models, and
amazing.
Boom, they're at the Met Gala.
Good for them. Good for her.
So I saw them.
They're a nice family.
Very nice family and very nice daughters,
Yeah.
and I root for them. Another thing that just came in, and I'm making another shift where I'm taking us off of New Jersey because another thing came in this morning, and I wanted to get your PG-13 opinion. Bethany Frankel, who at one point I had as the Michael Jordan of Housewives. I still have to say Bethany Frankel. If you look at the greatest housewife of all time, I have to say Bethany Frankel is the greatest housewife of all time. Despite the fact that outside of being a housewife, I am not a fan of her bullshit on social media. I'm not a fan of her. I was very disappointed when she had Rachel, a.k.a. Raquel, on her podcast, complaining about all things Bravo TV, but yet having somebody from Bravo TV on there. I felt like she took advantage of Rachel, a.k.a. Raquel. That being said, Bethany Frankel, I still have her. She's the OG. She's the Michael Jordan of Housewives. I'm not going to get into a debate about that.
I'm going to be like Melissa Gorga and say I'm not going to talk about Bethany Frankel. I don't care. And I used to be I felt like I was a number one fan. I was a sycophant. Like I was into that bitch. Like I watched everything. I rooted for her. And then
let's just say getting to know the housewives sometimes it's better to just watch the show.
You don't want to get to know them. And
sometimes
because a lot of them are really nice, but she's just whack to me. And also, and you said PG, so I'm just going to shut the fuck up because I won't be able to do it nicely.
Okay, but it was announced this morning that her and her longtime fiance,
6
Paul,
years, I know.
I don't know his last name, Paul.
Berman.
Who's got, he looks like, he just looks like he's got, so watching paint dry. Paul looks like, no disrespect, they have ended their engagement. They're no longer together. Takes, thoughts, feelings, surprise, not surprised.
Not surprised.
What happened? They were engaged 6 years.
Don't know. I'm not surprised. Don't know. Don't care.
Don't care or don't know or don't not saying.
All of the above.
Okay.
I really don't care. And usually I have an opinion about everything. But when I saw it, I was like, I knew it. Surprised it took this long. Like,
6 years engaged.
Yeah, because if you're 6 years engaged, you're not getting married.
Pull the fucking trigger, Paul.
Nah, I don't think he wanted to. Would you want to? I mean, it's a Bethany Frankel show, I think, if you're going to be involved with her. It's got to be everything about what she wants. I watched her go to therapy. I saw when she was married to the show. Like, she's not easy. That's not an easy person to deal with, as we see now, because she turned on Andy. She turned on the whole thing that made her. Like, I could go off, but I'm not. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so silly. Well, I wish them well. Listen, I don't ever, ever, ever want to see people break up because she does have a daughter, and the daughter got close to him.
Bryn got close to Paul?
Yeah, they were making videos together. At one point I saw, like, I'm sure that's a man that's in her life. and with her mom, and that's always tough. I had a
Yes.
single mom, and boyfriends came in and out, and it's not great. So I don't want to see anybody break. I wish they would have taken it the distance because I wish love for everyone.
Yes.
But saying that, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Let's read between the lines of that. Anyway, tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's reality. All things, as you can tell, like I've said once, said it a million times, you think a podcast is going to be one thing, turn into another thing. You think you're just going to be talking about Vanderpump Rules, you're thinking of just going to be talking about a Tom Sandoval cry count.
Next thing you know, you're talking about spring cleaning.
Tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's reality.
I'm Kebe Rapaport.
Michael Rapaport, and we're done.
Thanks for listening. I love you, babe.
Love you, babe.